Colonel, no, it can't be. A PlayStation? Since when did we get a mini PlayStation? I don't remember mini PlayStation. Back in the days. Alright, so what's going on over here? Otacon, give me some ideas over here. What is this? 'Cause this is not the original PlayStation. What is this? Okay, so it's a miniature recreation of the original PlayStation, preloaded with 20 of the best titles from the game. Changing era. Alright, I'm kinda excited about this, Otacon. I know. I still smoke. Don't smoke, kids. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Unless you're Snake. Alright, so, let's see what we have over here. 20 preloaded games. Oh, look, that's me. Metal Gear. Back in the days. Alright, so we got Metal Gear. We got Final Fantasy VII. Ridge Racer, Type 4. Tekken 3. Grand Theft Auto. Twisted Metal. This is awesome. It comes with two controllers. Nice, classic controller. Without the thumbstick. This is cool. 2 memory card slots. Well, you cannot use them, but still, it's kind of cool. It has the HDMI cable. Alright. This is better than I thought. Cool. Alright. Let's see, what type of games do we have down here? Battle Arena. Toshinden. Cool Borders 2. Destruction Derby. Final Fantasy VII. Now, this is what I want to play. Metal Gear Solid. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Cool. And it's only $100 on December 3rd in North America. Now, I personally think this is cool. I can take it with me, put it in my pocket. When I'm sneaking around Shadow Moses building through, air conditioning ducts and all that, I can just play this. Anyway, why don't I let Mr. 4K tell you a little bit more about how he feels about this console. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Mr. 4K, you go ahead and you tell him, what do you think? Well, thank you, Solid Snake, for that introduction. I really appreciate it. Well, people have been asking me to make this video. They said, hey, Mr. 4K, how come you're not saying anything about a PlayStation Classic, and what are your thoughts on it? The only reason I haven't done a video on it yet is because I was busy doing other things with the televisions and live streams and whatnot. I was just pretty much busy. It was a very busy month this month, for sure. So now that we're getting closer to the end of this month and we're getting closer to release of this console on December 3rd, so how do I feel about this PlayStation Classic console that has 20 preloaded games? Well, first of all, let me tell you, this was the console that really made me love Sony. I was mainly Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64. I really wasn't, it was either Nintendo or Sega. Okay? I didn't even know that the Sony was making a console. So back in 1998, I walked into a Target, and I had some money to spend, and I was looking to buy some games. And then I see this, and I said to the clerk, like, what is this? I didn't know Sony's making a console. He goes like, yeah. And it's supposed to be like really, really good, man. He uses a CD-ROM. I was like, wow, really? A CD? Whoa, that's interesting. So I picked it up. I picked up the console. I brought it home. I unpacked it. There was a demo. Demo had some games like Metal Gear, and some other ones as well. So first thing I did, I tested the Metal Gear Solid. I said, there's this game called espionage, tactical espionage action game. That's the only thing that I read was tactical espionage action Metal Gear. And once I played that game, that was it. I was hooked. I didn't even bother touching Sega Genesis. I didn't even bother touching... I'm sorry, it was Sega Saturn. I didn't bother touching Sega Saturn. That's what I had, Sega Saturn. I didn't bother touching Sega Saturn. And I didn't bother touching Nintendo 64. Honest to God. I had to finish Zelda, but that was about it. I was playing this. Like, I was so hooked on this console. And the reason I'm telling you the story, because I want you guys to understand what this console meant to me back in the day. So, now let's get back to this redesigned replica, mini replica of Sony PlayStation. Some people are complaining. They're saying that the console, this miniature console, is priced too high. Some are saying that the 20 preloaded games, it's not enough to justify the price. Well, I wholeheartedly disagree. And I'll tell you the reason why I disagree. First of all, $100, it's justifiable. All right. Just for them to build this, these two controllers, HDMI, design this console the way it is, right there, it justifies the price. Second, the 20 preloaded games they have are not some like games that you never heard of. These are the games that made this console sell. Like Metal Gear, right here, sold this console. Final Fantasy VII sold this console. Grand Theft Auto was another seller. Twisted Metal, Tekken 3, Ridge Racer. These are the games that sold. Destruction Derby, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Siphon Filter. These were the games that, you know, were highly acclaimed. And I think their selection of these 20 games was pretty good in my opinion. Yes, I know there's some other games missing as well. We get it. Crash Bandicoot. I know there's... Look, you know, they can't put everything in there. Some people say they should have put like 100 games or... Look, if they're going to put all of the games, then the price is not going to be $100. The price is going to go up. There's also a problem with the licensing, okay? There's certain games that they don't have the rights to, and they can't put it there due to the licensing problems. So you have to consider the fact that, you know, it's a licensing problem too. Some of the third-party games that were there from Namco and whatnot. But this is pretty good, man. The fact that I can take this mini console with me, plug it in, I can live stream. I can live stream with this console via my Elgato, and I can play Metal Gear. It's pretty cool. Some people are going to say, but hey, dude, you can use your laptop and you can do a emulator. First of all, I have done truckload of videos on emulators. Okay, you guys can check out my videos that I have done on the emulators. I've done live streams on the emulators, and people will tell you who follow me what a pain in the neck it was to use the emulators. Okay, there's always issues, there's always problems, there's slowdowns, this and that. There's just too much of a hassle just to get the game started, to get the game saved. Here, you're not going to have that issue. Here, you're not going to have that problem. You can just easily plug in and play. I mean, $100 is justifiable here, guys. I mean, you'll spend $100 on some limited edition game. You'll spend $100 on some other collector's edition game, one game, but you're going to complain about this for $100? I think it's a bit outrageous and silly that people complaining about the price. And then some people complaining about the user interface. Dude, who cares about the user interface? All right? You're not going to be staring at the user interface. You're going to be playing games. All right? When you connect this console, what are you going to be doing? Flipping the games in a circle? Looking at the user interface? No. If that's what you're going to be doing, then you don't need these games then. If you're just interested in the user interface. So I've seen some complaints. Look, there's always going to be people bitching and moaning, complaining about something. You know, you can never make people happy. They always find a way to complain about something, no matter what you do. Okay, no matter what console you sell, no matter what game you... Like I said, there was people complaining about Red Dead Redemption 2 being boring. There's always going to be people out there complaining about something. Me personally, if you want my opinion, I think it's worth it. I think this is worth the price. And I'm definitely going to be getting one because that's $100, man. It's not that big of a deal. All right. If it was $200, I'd say, okay, forget it. You know, like kiss my butt, not happening. But this is a good price. Okay? And that's the way I want to end this video. Guys, I think it's worth it. You can take it with you, put it in your pocket, man, plug it in. The best part is you don't even have to be online. You don't have to be on the internet. You just need a monitor or a television, whatever you are, somewhere out there. Plug in and play, dude. Very convenient, very easy to use, and it's a collector's item. And bottom line is this, guys. This thing will be sold out, okay? Regardless of these complaints, regardless of people complaining and bitching and moaning, this thing will sold out. So I would say pre-order this as quick as you can because it will sell out. So now's the time. If you want to pre-order one, now is the time. And I think it's definitely worth it. I will do the unboxing of this. I will talk about it. We'll do some live streams on it. We'll go through some of these games. I'll do an unboxing video first, and then I'm gonna walk you through the setup, and then after that I'm going to do some live streams, and after live streams I'm also going to test this on my televisions to see how well 720p upscale this to 4K, so stuff like that. But other than that, I think it's worth it. You should pre-order it. You should pick it up. That's what I think, and that's what Snake thinks as well. All right, cool. Thank you, Mr. 4K. That's what I thought. All right, guys. This is Snake signing out. Arctic on. Turn this off. Thank you.